over, right?
Okay.
Just because you...
Whoa. That's way... Whoa.
Open the door! Grab me! Grab me!
I'm just different. That's all I was doing.
In Grand Rapids, a police officer named Stevens pulled over a driver, Mr. Brown, for going too fast. The officer asked for Mr. Brown's driving license, car registration, and insurance, but Brown couldn't show his license because he was in his girlfriend's car.
How's it going? How you doing? Good, I'm Officer Stevens. I stopped you for speeding today on Fulton. You have your license, registration, proof of insurance? You weren't? What's the speed limit?
30.
It's 25, so that's 10
I wasn't going fast, officer.
Okay, well, it's between you and me, the video, and my speedometer. So you get your license, registration, proof of insurance?
I don't have my license on me right now.
Why is that?
This is not my vehicle. This is my girlfriend's vehicle. So.
Whose house is this right here?
This is my mama's house.
Listen to me. Stop digging around and listen to me.
I'm looking for the stuff for you.
Okay, well, I need to know your name because you're driving a vehicle. All right, Mr. Brown, step out of the car for me.
Why do I step out the car?
You don't have your license on you. You're under arrest.
How am I under arrest?
You don't have your license on you. It's a misdemeanor in the state of Michigan.
That's not a misdemeanor.
Okay, step out of the car.
Why do I step out the car?
If you don't step out of the car, you can be charged with hindering opposing.
I didn't do nothing. My son up in the car.
Okay,
right here.
great. I'm glad you know the law.
All right, let me make sure my mama.
Step out of the car. You're under arrest for refusing. You're refusing to obey a lawful command. Now you're under arrest. Step out of the car. I'm gonna bust the window and drag you out. I'm gonna bust you out. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. You're under arrest. Step out of the car. You're under arrest. I'm gonna break the window.
Mr. Brown was tased and then subjected to repeated punches, reportedly close to 30 times, by Officer Stevens.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Open the door. You're under arrest. Open the door.
Grab me.
Grab me. Step out of the car. You're under arrest. Step out of the car. You're under arrest. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Show me your other hand. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
It's right here.
Exit the vehicle. Exit the vehicle. Open this door. Exit the vehicle.
I'm about to get out. Let me get out.
The excessive force used by Officer Stevens prompted an internal affairs investigation by the Grand Rapids Police Department, resulting in the officer being placed on paid administrative leave. Interim Police Chief David K.D. expressed concern over the incident, emphasizing the unnecessary escalation and the officer's failure to maintain professional conduct. He assured the public that the department would address the misconduct. Despite the physical altercation, Mr. Brown reported no serious injuries. It was revealed that he had a warrant, which he feared would complicate the situation further if he exited the vehicle. On August 24, 2019, a teenage boy called 911 reported a man acting suspiciously, wearing a coat and a ski mask, walking south on Billings Street.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
So there's a guy. He's watching the what's the opposite of north?
South.
South, yeah. He's walking south on Billings Street. He has a mask on.
Okay.
And then when I pass by him, he puts his hands up and does all these kinds of signs. I don't know. He looks sketchy. He might be a good person or a bad person.
Yeah.
Officer Randy Rohima intercepted Elijah McLean, the man described in the call, on the same road. Despite McLean being non-violent and explaining his actions, Rohima decided to detain him for being suspicious.
Favor, stop right there. Hey, stop right there. Stop. 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 I have a right to stop you because you're being suspicious.
Well, okay.
Turn around.
No,
Turn around.
I see your hands, bro.
Turn around. Stop. Stop tensing up, dude. Stop tensing up, bro. Stop tensing up.
Let go of me.
Stop tensing up. Stop tensing up.
No, let go of me.
Stop tensing up.
No, I am an introvert. Please respect the boundaries that I am speaking.
Rohima's interaction with McLean quickly escalated. Despite McLean's attempts to explain he was an introvert and not a threat, Rohima and additional officers wrestled him to the ground.
Stop tensing up.
Stop.
Relax.
Stop. I'm going home.
Relax or I'm going to have to change this situation. Stop.
Leave me alone.
Stop.
Can you please?
No, can you leave me alone?
No, we're gonna
First
talk
off,
to
you guys started to arrest me, and I was stopping my music to listen. Now let go of me.
Let's get over the grass.
Lay you down. I intend to take my power back. If I intend to
At this point, the officer's body camera drops to the ground, but we can still hear the struggle.
I got him. I got him. I got him in the arm hammer. Pull the arm out. Nice and slow. Slow it down. Slow it down. Get his arm. Wouldn't have fire start. Put your arm out, dude. Can't get it. I can't get it. Now pull your arm. There we go. People coming, but just start fire. Okay, I've got his other arm. Okay, the other arm. Cuff that arm. Okay, he's flipping. He's flipping. Dude. Dude, just stop fighting. Taser, taser, taser in a second. You're gonna get tased in a second. Stop fighting. Stop fighting, you're gonna get tased. I've got his arm. Okay, hold on. You got that one out.
Based on the noises, it's evident that the police were forcefully handcuffing him. The footage clearly captures Elijah in a lot of pain as he is crying intensely.
Relax, just relax. Relax, relax. Bring that arm back, he's getting custody.
Despite his pleas, the officers applied a chokehold, and McLean lost consciousness. While going in and out of consciousness, Elijah begs the police to stop their torture.
I just don't like going home. I'm just different. I'm just different. That's all. That's all I was doing.
It was actually Rosenberg.
I'm just so sorry.
You're gone, dude.
I have no.
That's where I tried.
I don't do that stuff. I don't do any fighting.
Other units that are not here.
Why would you
slow it down a
touch
little
me?
bit.
I don't do drugs. I don't even kill flies. I don't eat meat. I'm not a vegetarian. I don't judge people.
I don't know. Stop.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to do that. I can't breathe correctly because.
Aware that the initial report wasn't enough to charge him, they manipulated the situation to their advantage and exploited him.
He can bend his knees a little bit so he can balance himself.
He's kicking around a little bit still, so he's going to sit on. Yeah.
I'm not missing mine. Are you missing yours? Yours is in the car, right? Your cell phone?
What's that?
Your cell phone is in the car?
I think so. Is it an iPhone?
What kind of drugs did you take? Red case?
No.
What kind of drugs did you take tonight? What kind of drugs did you take tonight?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
We need to know, okay?
Good, brother.
Can you find sandy wipes for me somewhere, please?
We need to know what you were taking.
From anybody?
Okay?
Yeah, anything, please.
Are you listening to me, man? I'm asking you what kind of drugs you were taking.
That's an example of a leading question. Another officer is seen attempting to forcefully get Elijah to confess, causing him significant distress, just to make him confess to something he didn't do. This is a clear breach of his Miranda rights.
Relax, bro. Come on. You already lost this one. Just relax.
This is just not appropriate at all. No. When we tried to stop him, dude.
Come on.
But he's definitely doing something.
Ow!
Eventually, the paramedics arrived on the scene and administered 500 milligrams of ketamine to sedate McLean. Shortly after, McLean went into cardiac arrest.
We'll give that a minute or two, see if that works, and once it is, we'll go ahead, if you guys are okay with it, we'll uncuff him, we'll go up with the right arm, down with the left, and we'll just restrain everything. We'll give that a minute or two.
All right.
McLean was taken to the hospital, where he was declared brain dead. He was removed from life support on August 30th, 2019. The incident led to public outrage and calls for justice. Officer Rohima was sentenced to 14 months in jail, a punishment many saw as insufficient given the circumstances of McLean's death. McLean was remembered as a gentle and respectful individual, known for playing violin for shelter kittens and being considerate in his interactions with others. His regular attire, including wearing a ski mask for personal reasons, was misinterpreted as suspicious on the day of the incident. On November 13th, 2023, officers attempted to detain Christina Pierre and Anthony Lee at a bus stop along South Tron Street near West Arrowwood Road. The officers approached Christina and Anthony, who were enjoying a joint, and questioned them about the smell of a substance.
What's up, guys? I was hanging out.
I just got off of work.
Huh?
Just got off of work.
car.
What did we do wrong?
Oh, it smells like you're smoking weed.
Well, this is stuff from the store. It's not in the store. It's THCA.
You're smoking weed? You guys smoking weed?
It's coming from the store. We got it from the
Well, I can smell it coming from that. So.
We got it from the smoke shop.
Christina and Anthony denied smoking any substance and claimed they bought it from a local smoke shop. However, the officers attempted to detain Anthony, leading to Christina's intervention.
There. Okay, I'm not back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing?
Get off.
What are you doing?
Wait.
Did you stop? We just got
Nope.
What are you doing? You must. I just want to stop. Why are you going to stop?
Turn around now.
Stop!
Turn around. You gotta get taped. You hear me?
Why am I being taped?
As the situation intensified, more officers arrived on the scene. Despite Christina and Anthony's compliance, the officers used excessive force, leading to a physical confrontation. Body camera footage captured the disturbing scene, showing an officer repeatedly punching Christina while others pinned her to the ground.
What did I read?
Got something in her waistband.
No, I don't! Stop!
The incident gained widespread attention on social media, sparking outrage and condemnation from the public. CMPD Chief Johnny Jennings announced disciplinary action against one officer involved in the arrest, acknowledging the disturbing nature of the video. Due to public outcry and the controversial nature of the arrest, charges against Christina and Anthony were dropped. The incident ignited a wave of community outcry, prompting demands for justice for the victims and calls for systematic changes to prevent similar incidents in the future. Officer Sierra Brooks encountered Joshua Rohrer, a homeless Army veteran, sitting on the curb with his service dog.
I saw you take money from that car.
Yeah, you saw me take money, but you didn't see me ask.
All right, let me get your ID, okay?
Officer Brooks accused Rohrer of panhandling and requested his ID. Rohrer denied panhandling and questioned the basis for requesting his ID. Officer Brooks accused Rohrer of obstructing traffic and threatened to write him a citation.
You can't ask for my ID.
Yes, I can.
Giving me money.
Okay, get your dog, okay? Yes, I can. It's called panhandling.
But it's not panhandling if I didn't ask for it, is it?
ID. You can give me your ID or you can go to jail for RDO. Which one you want to do?
What's the ID for that?
Because I'm about to write you a citation.
For what?
For panhandling.
That's not panhandling.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. If you come up to me and give me money...
You walked out to the car.
Because they stopped. Did you see them stop?
Give me your ID.
You saw the whole situation.
Give me your ID or you're going to jail for RDO, which is resist, delay, obstruct. Okay?
You're going to write a disabled veteran that's living in the woods a ticket.
Yes, because I asked you not to do it, and you
I didn't do it. You see me. I come out here. I'm packing my stuff up.
I sit there and watch
you. You watch me walk up the sidewalk.
Back in 30 City. I'm out with that subject.
Like, you literally watch me walk up the sidewalk.
Okay, give me your ID, sir. Give me your ID.
You're going to write me a ticket?
Yes.
I didn't commit a crime.
After that, Officer Maurice Taylor arrived on the scene and supported Officer Brooks.
And I can almost guarantee you it's not going to go the way you want it to go.
I want to talk to a supervisor.
He's on his way out here.
Yeah.
So now he's refusing to give me his ID because I'm going to write him violating the city
She's
order.
trying to write me a ticket because I was walking up this, packing up. She told me to pack up.
I told
and
you,
I was literally rolling up my roll. And somebody stopped and gave me money. You saw it yesterday. He saw it too. People give me money without me asking. I don't have to ask.
Because you're, first of all, I mean, it can be inferred, okay? Because that's the way the law works.
Right.
Things can be inferred. So if it appears that you're violating the ordinance, that's how that works.
Right, but
let me tell you, because you're not a lawyer, and you can get one, but I can tell you how the law works. You're in a median, right?
Rohrer refused to provide his ID, stating that he did not commit a crime.
Can we get your ID? Can we get your ID?
Dude, I didn't commit this crime.
But you're also in the median after I've told you not to be here before. Have I not said that?
And that's why I was vacating, because she asked me to leave.
Officer Maurice Taylor insisted on Rohrer providing his ID and ultimately arrested him when Rohrer provided his VA ID instead of his state ID.
There you go.
No, your state ID, not your VA ID.
This isn't valid. It's not valid.
I need your state ID, not your VA ID. I'm going to ask you one more time.
It's not even valid.
Give me your state ID. All right, turn around. You're being arrested.
Whoa, what for, dude?
Turn around.
Are you kidding me?
Turn around.
Do you see this?
Turn around.
Somebody help me!
Officers deployed a taser on Rohrer's dog, Sunshine, leading to further distress and outcry.
Sir, call your dog off. Call your dog off. He just bit me. He bit me. Call your dog off. Turn around.
Why are you doing this?
The incident sparked outrage on social media, with many criticizing the officer's actions as excessive and unjustified, especially concerning the treatment of Rohrer and his dog. The incident sparked outrage on social media, with many criticizing the officer's actions as excessive and unjustified, especially concerning the treatment of his dog. Officer Brooks and Officer Taylor were placed on paid administrative leave, and the case is still under investigation. On April 27, 2020, a police officer noticed the aftermath of a minor traffic crash on Interstate 25 involving Keelan Hill. The officer made disparaging remarks about Hill's appearance and actions during the incident, displaying a prejudiced attitude.
I didn't get his ID, dude. So he tries to thread the needle between two lanes, dude, and he sideswipes. And he's being a Does he? He said they jumped out on him like he was going to fight him or something. I haven't talked to him yet because fire was all around him, but I haven't got his ID yet. He looks like...
Then, he approached the other party involved, two white men, and talked to them in a notably courteous way.
All right, so give me a minute and I'll get you a case number. We'll get you out of here.
Okay, can we sit in the vehicles or should we stand outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just check the damage out real quick.
Keelan was taken out of an ambulance by one of the cops to obtain his account of the events. However, the situation took a turn for the worse when Hill noticed the officers around his car.
Okay, let's go talk about it over here, man. Okay. Tell me what happened exactly. Hey, back up. Get out of my face. I don't want you to search my car. Come here. Put your hands behind your back right now.
Hill was forcefully arrested with the use of foul language.
What the f*** is in my face? Don't think so, dude. What am I? What the f***? What are you stopping the cops for, man?
I did not ask you to get out of my car.
No, I watched you. I got you on my video camera.
I asked you to get out of my car. That's it.
You're being an asshole to everybody.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Hill questioned the reason for his arrest, but the officers provided pretty vague explanations and denied him the right to be medically assessed.
What am I going to jail for? What am I accused for?
We'll let you know here in a few, okay?
Hill was taken to the police station and spent 24 hours in a jail cell.
You don't have any injuries.
It is hard for me to determine if I am injured at the moment, sir.
So here's the thing. If you say that you have injuries, I'm going to do something different, okay? If you say that you don't have any injuries, then that means that nothing has happened and I can let you drive away.
Sir, I believe I...
But if you're telling me something different, then I have to do something different. So just tell me if you have any injuries.
I'm telling you that it's hard for me to determine that at the moment. I will have to be able to do that when I go to the hospital after I am released from y'all's custody.
What is your name?
My name is Keelan.
Okay,
It is hard for me to determine if I'm injured at the moment.
You are not injured from my officers.
Sir, it is hard for me to determine that at the moment. I have to go to the hospital.
For what?
I just had a car wreck. I was just stabbed in the neck.
I didn't ask you about the car wreck. I asked you if my officers hurt you.
Sir, I called y'all about this car wreck that just happened. I was arrested and detained because of it. I called y'all because I was injured.
And what did I just ask you?
I don't know who injured me or what injured me.
Don't get in my face. I can hear you.
I don't know who injured me or what injured me. I know I sustained some sort of injury.
What?
Sir, I cannot determine that until I go to it. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I just know I need to go to a doctor very soon.
So
everything's recording. I'm recording everything.
Okay. So we were taking him into the custody. He had his left hand, I had his right. One of the paramedics held his head down. That was not any one of us.
Okay, so he will not tell me if he's injured or not, and if he's saying that he is or he isn't, we have to do something, right? Because I don't know if he's hurt because you guys cuffed him or he won't give me an answer. So we're just gonna do the paperwork, okay? Right. So can we get off the highway?
The charge of racial profiling was raised due to the officer's handling of the situation. Keelan Hill filed a lawsuit against the city of Denver for unlawful arrest and excessive force. He won the lawsuit and was awarded a compensation of $100,000. On September 17, 2017, Boone Beach K-9 officer Mark S. conducted a traffic stop on an unmarked patrol car that was speeding over the limit on Interstate 25 in Denver. The driver of the speeding car turned out to be Officer Mark's supervisor, Major Michael Johnson, who reacted with disbelief and annoyance upon being stopped. Major Johnson expressed that he believed Officer Mark had no right to stop him, leading to a tense exchange between the two.
What's that? I'm trying to do my job. Okay. Temper, that's a tag. 22. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Seriously, go ahead. I'm going to write you a ticket out of the discretion. But you know you were speeding, so... Yeah. Okay. All right. Drive safe.
Despite acknowledging his speeding, Major Johnson was let go with just a warning by Officer Mark. Shortly after being let off with a warning, Major Johnson pulled over Officer Mark, citing him for failing to signal a lane change and questioning the necessity of the initial traffic stop.
You seriously talk to me like that? You just failed to signal your lane change, and you also failed to make your left turn.
My left turn?
When you made your left turn off I-95 on the overpass, you didn't have your signal on. Are you seriously serious about this?
First of all, I didn't know who you were.
I got that. What was
I was at 97 miles an hour behind you. 97.
What was my speed, Mark?
97.
What was my speed?
97.
Not a chance.
Okay.
Not a chance. I've never hit 100 in this car in my life.
Okay. But you also agreed you were speeding, right?
Is your body camera on?
It is on.
Please make sure it is on.
It is on. It was on before.
I agreed that I was speeding. You want to write me a ticket?
No, I didn't write you a ticket.
You really talk to me like that?
Sir, you stuck your hands out the window going, seriously?
The conversation revealed a disagreement over the details of both the current and past traffic stops, with Major Johnson insisting on his version of events.
But this is ridiculous. Seriously? And then you sit there and I'm willing to give you my driver's license.
I'm allowed to do discussion, am I not?
Mark, come on.
Do you want a ticket?
Yes, if that's what you want to give me.
That's not what I wanted to give you.
It's ridiculous that you and I are having this discussion. It's like, okay, I said, you're right, I probably was going too fast. But I'm not.
All he said was, just slow down, for your safety as well as everyone else's.
That's not what you actually said.
I said, just slow down, slow down. Do I have to say for the safety?
Remember in 2006 when you stopped me in my Tahoe and you said I was speeding on South
Yes,
Express?
Officer Adams and I, we stopped you because your vehicle matched the description of a 41 vehicle from West Palm Beach. I was involved in a shooting. You shoved your hands out the window, did the same thing, and said, seriously? You said, seriously? I'm like, we looked at each other like, are you kidding? We didn't know you were in CAT then. We didn't know if this was an undercover operation. And then you start arguing with us that you weren't speeding.
You told me I was doing 45 and a 40.
No.
That's what you told me.
No. We never even got to that point. I never left my vehicle. Officer Adams was with me. We looked over the hood of our car at each other.
I'm not going to argue with you, Mark.
I'm not arguing either.
Major Johnson owned up to speeding, but criticized the manner in which Officer Mark handled the stop. The incident led to a 13-month investigation into Major Johnson's conduct, focusing on claims of unbecoming conduct and unsatisfactory performance. Ultimately, Major Johnson received a written reprimand for unsatisfactory performance. North Dakota lawmaker Republican Nico Rios was pulled over by law enforcement officers for speeding. Upon approach, the officers requested his registration. Rios resisted providing the necessary documents, instead offering his card to identify himself, which the officers declined, insisting on the registration.
How's it going, bud? What are you looking for?
Looking for his registration.
Oh, okay, then. Yeah, you can go in the glove box if you need to.
Hey, I'm not trying to give any of you guys any crumbs. I'm going to give you guys my card to let you know.
No, I don't want your card. I need your registration, buddy.
Hey, I'm going to find whatever you guys are looking for.
During the stop, officers found an open bottle of Corona in Rios' vehicle and questioned him about his alcohol consumption.
Can I ask a question? How long's that open bottle of Corona been back there?
Fucking nice 3-4 days.
3 or 4 days? Okay, then. Have you had any alcohol to drink tonight?
Not in like, what is it? It's midnight? Like 6-7 hours.
Yeah, it's 11:40 right now.
6-7 hours.
Oh, okay. How much do you have to drink?
3 or 4 beers.
3 or 4 beers? Where was it?
At the restaurant at Famous Inn.
Officers conducted field sobriety tests due to signs of impairment, including the smell of alcohol and slurred speech, despite Rios's insistence that he was close to home and had not recently consumed alcohol.
I live 2 blocks away.
Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I want to conduct a series of field sobriety tests, okay, to make sure you're good to drive, because I smell alcohol in your breath and you're slurring your words a little. I said with the Slater's wristband, but you said you're coming from Famous Dave's. So I just want to run some field sobriety tests. Are you happy to do that?
Absolutely. Why not?
Rios adamantly refused to take a breathalyzer test, complicating the situation and leading to tension with the officers.
Request is that you provide a specimen breath, it's called an alcohol sensor, otherwise known as a breathalyzer.
Yes, sir.
Are you happy to provide that?
I'm not going to do that. You know why?
Why is that?
Because I'm like 2 blocks away.
Okay.
You guys are picking on me.
Okay.
And you guys are gonna regret picking on me.
Okay.
Because you don't know who the I am.
The situation escalated into hate speech from Rios. The officers, facing an uncooperative suspect, decided to arrest him for driving under the influence.
Just 1 second. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance again. Will you provide the test?
No, sir.
Okay.
And you know what?
Sir, at this moment in time, you're under arrest for DUI. On my back.
Rios expressed discontent while being placed in the back seat of the police cruiser.
Do you want your wallet?
So your camera's right here.
Have you got a wallet?
It's in my arms are hurting.
Okay. Have you got a wallet in the vehicle that you want?
My wallet's in my left. Yes, my wallet's in my left ass. You think I'm gonna run from you or leave you? Yes or no?
Step out. I'll grab your wallet.
Can you at least?
He did want his 2 phones, yes.
You want your 2 phones? You want your phone too?
Yeah, no, there's no wallet there.
First of all, watch your mouth, man.
There's no wallet.
Do a favor. You're doing me a favor.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. There's no wallet there. Get in the car. No, get in the car.
The incident led to controversy, with the confrontation highlighting the challenges law enforcement officers face when dealing with uncooperative individuals, especially those in positions of power. On September 22, 2022, Officer Lewis pulled over Demetrius Kern for an expired license plate. She explained the reason for the stop and tried to calm down the situation.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Officer Lewis with Cleveland Heights. The reason I'm for the traffic stop is the plates on the vehicle are expired. It's not even a big deal. Do you know that guy behind me in the Porsche?
I was trying to hurry up and move over.
You're good. No, you're good. You did the right thing. I put my lights out on sirens. He did not move over.
Kern accused Officer Lewis of running him off the road. Lewis explained she had initiated her lights and siren, which Kern did not respond to.
You almost ran me off the road.
I initiated my lights and sirens. What, was your music on? Because I had the lights and sirens on, sir.
Sergeant Wolf arrived at the scene and made the situation worse by insisting that Kern follow their orders, accusing him of pulling up behind an officer on a traffic stop.
Well, you don't pull up behind an officer on a traffic stop.
You don't even know what's going on.
You're right, I don't.
So why are you saying that?
Because I'm here, and what you're doing right now is against the law.
Ran me off the road.
Okay, well then you should have pulled over for lights and sirens. She said it on the radio that you didn't yield, and it's on dash cam, I'm assuming.
It's just a disconnect, man.
I'll tell you what. Let her finish her business, and then we can sit down and talk like adults.
Officer Lewis requested Kern's identification.
My last name?
Yeah.
Why do you need my last name?
Because I'm asking who I'm talking to. You asked me who you were talking to.
You're not, well, not now because you're under arrest, because what you're doing is illegal.
Listen.
What you're doing is illegal. I can charge you for interfering.
Just give me your last name.
Why?
Because I'm conducting business with you right now.
You're going to radio another car here. I got a male who's obstructing.
No, I'm not.
And, he's refusing to identify himself. So I'll take a report on it, but I need your ID. Yeah.
I'm dealing with...
Kern refused to provide his ID, leading to a threat of arrest by Officer Lewis for obstruction, a claim Kern disputed by stating he hadn't committed a crime.
Find you. Okay. I need your driver license.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to arrest you if you don't identify yourself.
She just said it was no crime.
Listen.
Obstructing is what?
Obstructing is a crime.
Identify yourself, guys.
She almost ran me off the road.
And then I still have to identify you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call in for your car. You can arrest me.
Okay, turn around.
Because I didn't do anything.
Okay, turn around.
I didn't do anything.
Listen, just all you have to do.
I don't have my ID with me.
Okay, what's your cell?
That's all we asked for.
For what?
Because I need to let the dispatcher know you didn't identify
We're going to give you a ticket when we
yourself.
send you on your way. You have valid driver's license?
Yeah, I do. You violate my rights, man.
Well, you're getting a ticket for interfering with the traffic.
How did I interfere? She almost ran me off the road.
After a prolonged exchange, Kern was eventually released and handed a ticket.
All right, here's your property.
Hold on, let me get this here.
Sure.
Then, Kern expressed his concerns about his rights being violated and the proper protocol during a traffic stop.
I'm not trying to be a bad cop. I was literally not trying to even have any of this happen, and I did apologize.
You apologize, but you're following his directives.
He's the sergeant.
Yeah, but still, like you swore oath to the Constitution.
Right.
And you know what's right and wrong. And sometimes you got to stand up to people.
Listen.
No.
When asked for your information, you have to identify yourself. At this point, we're on a traffic stop together.
But you still have to.
A traffic stop is not a crime.
And I asked him, am I being detained? And nobody answered that.
Listen.
So I did it. I covered all my bases.
All the stuff's going to be typed in the report.
If I was being detained, I had no choice but to give you my ID. That's why I specifically asked.
Yeah.
Am I being detained?
Well, at that point, it's a traffic stop.
But still, if I'm being detained, you should tell me. And if I'm not being detained, I'm free to go. And in a situation.
Well, right now, you're free to go.
Yeah.
All right? I hope that you feel better. And I'm sorry that all of this had to happen this way.
You didn't do nothing.
Well, we did. We got into a little accident, almost a middle accident.
You did your job.
And I apologize.
Things happen in life. He came, he violated my rights.
Well, we're going to work through it, all right? I don't think he violated your rights. He wanted you to identify yourself, and you didn't. All right?
You know you swore oath.
Say again?
You swore oath.
I did.
That's all I'm going to say.
All right, Mr. Kern.
Thank you.
I hope that you feel better, all right?
I'm going to the hospital.
All right. You going to go to Metro?
Go right there.
Yes, sir.
11 days after the incident, all charges against Kern were dropped due to a lack of evidence. On December 8, 2023, Thomas Broglio, driving his company vehicle equipped with a dash camera, approached a red light at the intersection of France Street and Cromwell Ave in Rocky Hill. He honked at a truck ahead, driven by 57-year-old off-duty Meriton Police Corporal Alan Ganter. Ganter exited his truck, flashed his badge, and approached Broglio's vehicle.
What are we doing, kid? Wait all day. Oh, boo, 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 boo. See, I'm right on ready. Really? Where does it say that? It says stop here on red.
He began taking pictures of Broglio's license plates, while Broglio accused Ganter of being on his phone before the confrontation. The situation heated up when Ganter threatened to give Broglio a ticket and call his supervisor. Broglio asked for Ganter's badge number, to which Ganter responded with a threat of arrest. Ganter, the school resource officer for Thomas Edison Middle School, then punched Broglio in the face through the window of his vehicle.
I saw you looking down doing everything else. No, I was moving something in my bag. Sure, sounds good. Let me get your badge number. You want to get arrested? You're going to get arrested for assault on a civilian.
After Ganter drove away, Broglio placed a call to Rocky Hill Police, reporting that he was assaulted by a police officer who punched him in the face through his window.
Rocky Hill 911, Seattle Service Emergency.
Yeah, I was just assaulted by a police officer who punched me in the face through my window.
Rocky Hill Police responded, generated an incident report indicating the punch left Broglio dazed and possibly concussed, and made contact with Ganter at his residence. On body camera footage, Ganter is seen asking officers if he can press charges against Broglio for breach of peace for yelling at him.
Is he pressing charges against me, like for breach?
Yeah.
Like because I yelled at him and stuff?
For assault, because you hit him.
He's saying that I hit him.
And he has video that you hit.
And there's nothing where I can press for breach of peace for him yelling at me, whatever it is.
Ganter was charged with breach of peace and assault. An internal affairs investigation by Meriton Police determined Ganter violated the department's rules of conduct. He was suspended for 5 days without pay and required to attend de-escalation training for 3 consecutive years. On July 7, 2020, ATF officer James Burke was investigating an illegally held weapon at a residence. During his investigation, the person being investigated called 911, leading to Columbus police being dispatched to the scene.
He said, you have to open the door. I tell him, I'm sorry, I can't stay with my kids. My kids start crying because they're afraid. And I tell him,
Did he ever try and break the door or anything like that?
Yes, he still knock and he said, I will stay here until evening if you don't open the door.
Upon the police's arrival, Burke immediately identified himself as a federal agent and mentioned that his badge was in his pocket. Despite this, the Columbus officers remained unconvinced and demanded to see his identification.
Turn around, let me see your hands. Okay, let me see your hands. I need to see some ID. Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
It's your deal.
Get on the ground now!
I'm a federal agent.
9171 103.
I'm a federal agent.
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground. I'm a federal agent.
Why wouldn't you show me your ID when I got here? Don't move forward, record.
You didn't ask for it.
He is at 33590
Get on the ground. We'll figure it out.
Drive on that 10-8.
Not getting on the ground.
Well, then stay where you're at.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Fine. Why do you got to make this harder than it is?
Listen, I'm not getting on.
I have no problem making this.
I just want to see if anybody from 3 Precinct can respond as well.
The officers ordered Burke to get on the ground, which he refused, insisting on his status as a federal agent. Despite Burke's attempts to identify himself, the officers did not accept his verbal identification.
We got a call that someone's impersonating a police officer out here and doesn't have ID.
No kidding, because she doesn't want to open it.
Okay, get on the ground so I can find out who you are.
It ain't happening.
Okay, fine. Fine. Do you think I'm a police officer or something? What the heck's the matter with you? Who do you think you are? Get on the ground!
I'm not getting on the
Chopper, thanks.
I'm not getting
9170, I'm pulling up.
I got my ID.
Do not reach for your waist! Keep your hands up!
Dude, why would I have an OLED?
Get your hands up!
Additional officers arrived, and together, they detained Burke. Despite Burke's attempts to explain and comply by asking the officers to retrieve his credentials from his pocket, the confrontation continued to intensify.
My ID's right here, left pocket. Left pocket.
And we're going to put your arm on your back.
Wait a second.
Do not resist. We're getting you secured first.
Please, wait. No, whoa. Hold on. I'm hyperventilating. Sir, please. Please. My God. Sir.
Oh.
Right there, left pocket. Left pocket, cargo pocket. Please take him out.
Don't try and
Guys,
sit up.
I get it. I fucking get it.
Then you should have
Why
behaved
would
the way
you
you
act the way you did?
Sir,
the
I
matter
wanted
with
you
you?
to see my creds, for Christ's sake. My God, I'm here to talk
No,
to
you're the one that's in the wrong.
During the altercation, Burke repeatedly stated he was not resisting and mentioned he had a medical condition. Despite his pleas, Burke was forcibly taken to the ground and tased. Burke was eventually handcuffed and placed in the back of a police cruiser. He expressed difficulty breathing and requested an ambulance, which led to further confusion among the officers about whether to call for medical assistance.
You know if you have interaction with the police, you obey commands.
Sir, I was trying to get
No, you didn't command.
Sir, I'm with you guys, for Christ's sake. I'm a f***ing federal agent.
Who's your supervisor? What's his name? What's your supervisor's name?
Hang on a second. The SAC is currently John McPherson, who's on his way out to retire, who will soon be rolling.
I took the mag out.
My God. This is crazy.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Stand up.
I'm not trying to be ashamed of myself.
Come out and see the back of the cruiser.
Let me see
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Sir, please.
You gotta see the back of the cruiser.
My God. Sir, I'm just trying to do my goddamn job.
Why would you make us do this?
I didn't want you to. I wanted to. Wait.
No, hold him. I'm knocking the door.
Relax.
Hold him.
Hey, guys, please, just talk to me for 1 second, please.
Get in the car.
No,
we'll
wait.
talk later.
Sir, wait.
You had your chance.
No, I was trying to give you my creds. You didn't let me show them to you.
Never once tried.
I did.
Get in there. Have a seat.
Wait,
Just have a seat.
Please, wait. I gotta breathe.
Okay,
Please, sir, let me breathe.
Sit down and breathe.
Let me breathe. I have a medical condition.
We're gonna get air tea. Get your legs in. Get your legs in. We're closing this door.
Sir,
get your legs in.
9170. We have a squad rolling. This guy's claiming he's having breathing
call
problems.
an ambulance. I'm asking
I
for
just
an
did
ambulance.
2 seconds ago.
Get in the car.
Sir, I don't need the taser didn't bother.
You just said call an ambulance. We don't need a medic.
No, you don't want one.
Get all the way in the car. Get all the way in.
I can't breathe.
The incident led to Burke filing a lawsuit against the Columbus Police Department, claiming that the officers used excessive force while he was conducting his official duties as an ATF agent. On November 19, 2018, Jennifer Gaiman, a 52-year-old with a degenerative eye disease and pulmonary issues, who relies on her scooter for mobility, was stopped by officers from the Brookings Police Department for an unspecified reason. Despite not stopping immediately and continuing on her way, officers pursued Gaiman as she rode her scooter home.
So when she parks this, go put her in handcuffs. She is under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. Stop! Stop! Put your hands behind your back. Okay, well, we disagree on that. You're under arrest.
You're happy, huh, that I'm getting arrested?
Once Gaiman stopped her scooter in her garage, officers quickly approached her and proceeded to arrest her without asking any questions.
We'll get your wallet for you.
Can you stop pushing me
Can
around?
you quit trying to bend over and pick things up? We're trying to be as literally like.
My son
lowest
is
level.
inside the house. Can you let him know I'm getting arrested, please?
Here. I got you. Hold on to that.
You don't have to hold on to me.
Go underneath that.
No, I'm not. I wanted to bring this home. I'm not going to leave it out in the streets so somebody can steal it. I wanted it to go home.
During the encounter, a substance pipe fell out of Gaiman's bag, which she clarified was for legal substance use. This led to further tension, but was not the primary focus of the incident.
Do you understand those rights? Do you understand those rights? It's a yes or no. Too loud, 65, right, right. Hold on to that. Thank you. You threw something over here. What was that?
I think.
Was that like a fob?
I didn't throw anything.
Yeah, you did.
No, it fell out of my bag. It's my pipe. My legal marijuana pipe.
Why would you?
I didn't throw it. It was open. My bag was opened.
Okay.
You can look at it. It's opened.
I'm fine. I think you actually zipped it up so it wouldn't lose a bunch of your stuff. All right.
Why are you guys doing this?
Cautionary check on her.
Just because.
Just let you know we're recording again.
I don't care. You guys are so f***ed for this.
Once we get back here, I'll do that.
Okay.
Gaiman expressed concern for her 16-year-old son, who was alone in the house. The officers assured her they would make contact with him.
Please go tell my son.
How old's your son?
He's 16 years old.
Okay. Does he have another adult here with him?
No.
No? Okay. Well, we'll try to make contact with him. Okay. Did you double look this?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Bring your melon back.
Alright. Swap back here.
Oh,
We try to make contact with your son. His name and everything like that. Do you want us to pull your garage down? Do you want your garage pulled down?
You're bustling a f***ing woman. I kicked my legs. My feet hurt. You people, man. You people.
Gaiman was charged with fleeing or attempting to elude an officer. She was later convicted by a Curry County jury and sentenced to 5 days in jail. After the incident, Gaiman filed a civil rights lawsuit against the Brookings Police Department, alleging they unlawfully stopped her and violated the Federal Americans with Disabilities Act. On February 10, 2018, Jada Martin called the Fairfield County Sheriff's Department to report harassing phone calls. Deputy Samantha Deus responded to her home in Winsboro, South Carolina, to take the report. While Deputy Deus reached the place, Kareem Martin King and Avery Martin were engaged in weapon target practice on another portion of the family-owned land. Hearing the sound of weapon discharge, Deputy Deus approached Kareem and Avery.
Can you run Walmart? She's telling me to come to Walmart to fight her or whatever. Let me see if I can call Tay and see if she knows.
Y'all know what's going on?
No.
Central 144. Central 144. I've got several over here. Is that you firing over there? Show me your hands. Show me your hands now. Put it down. You have any other weapons on you? Put your hands on your head. Interlace your fingers. Now. You have any other weapons on you? Come over here. Get down on the ground. On the ground, now. What are y'all shooting at? What are y'all shooting at? What are you shooting at?
We can't shoot out here?
Whose property is it?
My property.
Whose?
My property.
Is it in your name?
Might be.
Mm-hmm. Keep on getting smart. End up going to jail tonight. Mm-hmm. What are y'all shooting at?
We can't shoot. Shooting my property.
You see what time it is?
Shooting my property.
Mm-hmm.
That's illegal.
Deputy Deus accused the family members of illegal activities due to it being dark outside, though there was no state statute or local ordinance explicitly prohibiting target practice after sundown. She called for backup. Sergeant Timothy Inman and Sergeant Chris Darner arrived on the scene, questioned Kareem and Avery, who remained silent and refused to identify themselves, and then placed them in the back of a cruiser.
What's your names? What's your names? Central, I've got 2 black male subjects refusing to identify themselves. Got a in what appears to be a handgun. Let's make it easy on yourselves. What were y'all shooting at?
We're just shooting.
Okay. I suggest you not move. Shooting on your property, family's property is no issue. When you got a deputy out here trying to do a report, it's dark. Common sense. Okay, you knew they were shooting out there?
Yeah. They were shooting earlier.
You got IDs on you, gentlemen? You're being detained so I can identify you.
For what? What was I detained for?
You're being identified so I can identify who you are and then see if you're also clear. How old are you?
But what was I detained for?
Okay, keep on. So I've got it on camera. Let's go. I've got it on camera that y'all are discharging weapons in an unsafe manner in the air.
How you see me though? How you see me in front of the house?
Okay. All right.
What we do?
Look, I got no issue with letting y'all go. Okay, especially if your grandma says this is her property and y'all's property. I just want to run you and make sure.
I'm just saying though, like, so like, what's the issue with us identifying
Where's the
ourselves?
weed
It's
at?
alright.
Where's the weed at?
Am I lying?
Show me
Where's
got
the
some
weed at? Am I lying? So?
Okay.
Man.
All right.
Anybody got...
Kareem and Avery were eventually taken to jail and released the next day after being cited for breach of the peace. Kareem and Avery sued the officers for misrepresenting the law and wrongful arrest, citing the lack of a stop and identify law in South Carolina and disputing the legality of their detainment and the officers' interpretation of discharging weapons in an unsafe manner. A police officer stopped Rudy for not having a front license plate and having windows that were too dark. Rudy mentions that he has already received a fix-it ticket for the window tint a couple of weeks prior. Rudy cooperates with the officers and discloses that he has a legally owned weapon in the trunk of his car. The officers request Rudy's driver's license, insurance, and registration.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Hey, I'm stopping you because you got no front plate and your window tint's too dark.
I actually got a fix-it ticket for this one.
Did you?
It was 2 weeks ago. I got stopped on Arden right there by Hostess.
Can you roll down that window
Factory.
for my partner, please? Thank you. So you got a ticket for the tint already?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did. Hey, how you doing?
Roll all the way down.
Do I got to?
Because I just told you to.
No, I'm saying I got it right. I counted that up.
For my safety.
And for my safety also. This is all being audio recorded, by the way, too.
Okay, that's fine. It's right here, too.
Okay.
Okay, so you got to fix a ticket for the window tint.
I got a fixed ticket for that, too, also.
And the front plate?
And which is not due until, I don't know. I got the ticket at the house.
Okay. All right. You have your driver's license on you, sir?
Yeah, it's in my backpack in the back.
Okay. Here, I'll just take your name and birthday.
All right.
What's your name, sir?
Rudy, R-U-D-Y.
What is it?
R-U-D-Y.
R-U-D-Y. And what's your birthday?
6/14/95.
Just to make sure I got the last name spelled right. All right, you have a valid driver's license, correct?
Yeah, everything, insurance good, registered.
Okay.
All that, so.
Probation, parole, anything like
Nah,
that? Nothing?
yeah.
Okay. You can do the registered owner of the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sit tight for me, okay? I'll be right back.
All right. So you said for your safety?
Yeah, for my safety.
Yeah.
And I want you to keep your hands in your lap for my safety, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm sorry?
I said no problem. Feels like I'm back in Nazi Germany or something. The way you people get treated like this, you know? You know your history?
I do.
Okay, so you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
You don't understand Nazi Germany?
I don't see the correlation.
Okay. Ah,
Somebody took time out of their day to come over and flag us down regarding you. Why would they have done
regarding me?
that? Regarding you and your vehicle.
No, that's false.
Any weapons in the vehicle?
Yeah.
What kind of weapons?
This is a registered firearm in my name.
Okay.
Yeah, Smith & Wesson. This is also, you know, got the business under my name too, so.
Just go ahead and keep your hands on the steering wheel
Yeah.
for me.
The officers, upon learning about the weapon in the trunk, decide to further investigate for their safety. The situation escalates as one officer draws her weapon and points it at Rudy, instructing him to exit the vehicle.
He says there's a Smith & Wesson in the vehicle registered to him.
Okay, yeah, I just saw a girl's head.
Okay.
All right.
Probation code.
I didn't get that far.
Okay.
He came back. He says he's not. Where's it at?
It's in the trunk.
It's in the trunk?
Yeah.
Okay. You good with him for a second?
Can I talk to you for 1 second? Just keep your hands on the wheel, okay? Super telling me that we're in Nazi Germany and he's recording us on that line and stuff like that, so I'm just a little concerned that he was so nervous and now he's telling me that there's a firearm.
He was trying to sneak away from me.
No, I didn't. Okay, I don't know if you want to finish running him or not, but I feel like we have time for a Terry 5 search of the vehicle. That would make me a little more comfortable standing up here in no man's land because I don't know where the gun actually is. Okay, perfect.
All right, sir. Hey,
Yeah.
Just because you got a firearm in the car, okay, we're just gonna do this the safe way, okay? So, what I need you to do, can you undo your seatbelt for me?
Can I call the supervisor, please?
What?
I would like your supervisor.
No, you can talk to him afterwards.
Sir, I would like your supervisor.
Okay, we're gonna talk to him afterwards.
Can you call him on your radio?
Huh?
Can you call him on your radio? He's not trying to call his supervisor on the radio. I'm a citizen too, bro.
Okay,
it's like, and you work for public and safety. You're doing your job. What's your cause? What's your cause of stopping me? Is what I want to know. You didn't even give me a cause. You said for your ticket. Told you I got
that's
a ticket.
probable cause to pull you over, right?
Okay.
Just because you.
Whoa. That's way. Whoa. Are you serious?
Your fingers on the back of your head.
We've got code 3 cover. I'm coming.
Whoa.
Okay. Undo your seatbelt with your right hand.
Oh,
We're not
wow.
gonna play this game, sir.
Hey, it's all good. It's all
Lean
good.
forward towards the seat.
But this way.
Sorry, towards the steering wheel. All right, do not move. Got it? Top out. Let's start. Wow. Yeah, we're trying to do this low key.
Yeah, low key. Putting the gun to my head. You want to put the gun to my head, all right? That's crazy.
Do not resist.
I'm not resisting. Wow. Why am I being detained?
Charles 18 is handcuffed.
So, I pull you over, okay? You're nervous, all right? Then you tell us there's a car. I ask you to just cooperate with me and get out of the car, okay? So I can check and make sure that the
and this
that
is
your...
This is exactly why I want a supervisor.
Okay, well,
for stuff like this.
Way now, okay?
She pointed the to my head.
We are all recording.
She pointed the to my head.
This incident happened in November 2018. Rudy sought accountability for the officer's actions by filing a case, which he won in August 2019, highlighting the need for law enforcement reform and accountability. On December 14, 2021, Jeffrey Gray, holding a sign that read, "God bless the homeless vets," was approached by Officer Goals in front of a business. The officer asked for Gray's identification, which Gray refused to provide, asserting his right to occupy the public sidewalk.
For money and stuff like that.
Well, God bless the homeless.
Okay, well, they don't want you up front of the business.
I don't want you up in front of the business.
Okay, well, that's not how this is
So
going
you
to
can
go.
go get in your car and leave?
No.
I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I snap.
They just don't want you up here anymore.
I don't care. No, they don't have the authority to tell me not to be here.
They said you're asking for money and stuff like that.
That's what they said. It's hearsay.
Huh?
It's hearsay.
That's...
I say I'm not asking for money.
Okay, well, they said you're up front. So can you just go somewhere else?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not going somewhere. I'll put it in my heart to stand right here. I'm going to stand right here.
Okay, but they don't want you blocking the sidewalk and stuff.
I'm not blocking the sidewalk.
Okay, you have your ID on you?
I don't have any ID on me, guy.
Okay.
And if I did, I wouldn't give it to you anyway.
Alright, well, you need to just move along. That's all they want you to do.
Nope, not happening.
Why?
Because I'm just saying God bless someone's does.
Okay, yeah, and you have the right to do that.
Yeah.
They just don't want you in front of their business.
Officer Goals calls Officer Beatty over, who then tells Jeff he's supposedly breaking a city rule against asking for money. During this interaction, Beatty takes away Jeff's weapon, handcuffs him, and detains him, which infringes on Jeff's rights.
Asking for money. Okay. So they have every right to have you move along. And since we're here, because they called for you, we have to identify you.
I'm not giving you any ID.
If you don't, you'll go to jail.
I'm not giving you any ID. I showed him. Can I reach? I got my ID. This is my ID.
You want to play that game?
I'm not showing you anything else. At this point, I'm invoking my right to remain silent. I'm invoking my right to have my attorney present during questions. I'm not answering questions. I'm not giving you ID.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure that you understand that your attorney has nothing to do with us. Okay. Your attorney has to do with court. That's not us. And because we're here for you, we have the right during an investigation to identify you.
I'm not identifying myself.
Okay, so you're going to end up going to jail.
I told him my name is Jeff, and that's all I'm giving you.
No, if you want to give us your information, then that's fine. But we still have to
Am I being detained at this point?
Yes.
For what?
For the identification of you, which is an investigation that they started.
I'm not giving any identification. I would like to remain silent.
Okay. At this point, you're being detained. Okay. So, let me see this. Do you have anything in your pockets that don't poke, stab, or anything?
Since you're asking me if I have anything in my pockets, I am armed lawfully.
Okay.
Concealed carry permit.
Okay. Where's it at?
Here's my hands. It's in my pocket.
In your front pocket?
Yeah. Here's my hands.
Perfect.
Matter of fact, why don't you guys just put me in cuffs? I don't want any.
You are allowed your attorney, but your attorney is a corporate. That's not us thing. All we want to do is identify you so that
I don't consent to any searches. I don't consent to any seizures.
well, you're right now. I'm making sure you have no knives on you. And then when they write a statement saying that you were breaking the law, it's this. Is that a knife or no? Is that a knife?
I don't have any knives.
Okay.
There's 2 magazines in my left pocket.
Okay.
So I don't consent to any searches.
That's fine. You just told me there's magazines to the gun that I just pulled off, so I'm just grabbing those. You still have keys on you that don't have a knife.
Following the incident, an internal investigation was initiated, leading to Officer Beatty and Officer Goals being held responsible for infringing Mr. Jeffrey Gray's rights by wrongly detaining him due to incorrect information about city regulations. On December 11th, 2022, Jeremy Payne, along with his wife and daughter, were walking through the Springfield neighborhood, pushing a shopping cart. A bag of candies accidentally fell out of their cart in front of the home of Metro Nashville Police Detective William Thorogood, who was off duty at the time. Believing the dropped bag to be discarded trash, William Thorogood, using his authority as a police officer, flashed his badge and demanded the family pick up the bag. The family complied without resistance, potentially concluding the incident without further conflict. Jeremy Payne, perhaps feeling the interaction was noteworthy due to Thorogood's approach, began recording the encounter on his phone. He also requested William's name and badge number.
Yeah, it's her candy. I apologize. It fell out.
Get on your knees, put your hands behind your back. Sir?
What the are you doing?
Sir,
Dude,
Let go of my phone, man. Sam!
Reacting to Jeremy recording, William Thorogood charged at Jeremy, grabbed his phone, and tackled him without any provocation. This action was witnessed by Jeremy's family, who was audibly distressed in the background. Authorities arrived at the scene shortly after. Officers Elisa Gigiano and Brown recognized William Thorogood's mistake, while Officer Begley appeared less convinced. Thorogood attempted to downplay the incident as a misunderstanding. By the time more officers arrived, William Thorogood tried to justify his actions by portraying the encounter as benign despite evidence to the contrary. Officers cited Tennessee law, specifically mentioning the acts of littering, Section 39-14-502, and criminal littering, Section 39-454, clarifying that Jeremy had not committed any punishable offense by dropping the candy bag accidentally. Officer Brown suggested resolving the matter through dialogue to avoid legal consequences for Thorogood and mentioned he would file a comprehensive report detailing the incident. In a bid to prevent Jeremy from posting the video online, William Thorogood offered Jeremy $80, an action Jeremy declined. Although Jeremy Payne did not press charges against William Thorogood, the video of the incident was uploaded online, spreading awareness of the encounter. One day in Cook County, Amanda decided to record the courthouse from the sidewalk, exercising her rights. Sergeant Jennifer Olson and Lieutenant Donald Malazzo, with over 20 years of police experience, approached Amanda. Malazzo informed her it was illegal to record the courthouse and asked her to stop, despite the law allowing recording in public places.
Ma'am, can I ask what you're doing?
I'm recording the building.
Why?
Because I want to.
For what purpose? Can I get a supervisor to the front door, please?
Hey, ma'am, you know this is a public building?
Exactly, that's why I'm recording it.
It's also a court facility?
Yep.
Which there is a judicial law or judicial order that says that you cannot tape this building.
Can I see that order?
Yes, come on in. We're going to check your IDs too.
Oh, no, I'm not going in.
Oh, yeah, no. We're going to run you too.
Amanda stood her ground and didn't back down, leading to a standoff. She was incorrectly arrested on claims of acting suspiciously. Inside, the situation became more tense. Larson's body camera captured Malazzo asking for odd things regarding the footage from Amanda's camera.
No, that's all
right. We're going to get your name. We're going to do a report and everything. So come on in.
No.
No, yeah, you're going to come in now.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Because right now you are doing something suspicious.
That's not a reason to detain anybody.
Well, it is for Dana. Come on.
It's really not.
Let's go
so
inside
I'm just going
now.
to stay here and continue recording.
Okay. You're going to come in and we're going to find out who you are and what you're doing here.
No, you're not.
Okay. All right, who's got cuffs? She does not want to go agree.
Amanda refused to provide her ID without a valid reason, leading to further complications. She asserted her Fourth Amendment rights, resisting the officers' demands. The officers appeared to be irritated by this, showing a lack of understanding of the legal framework they were operating within. They attempted to coerce Amanda into complying with their requests, despite her objections.
Lawyer.
Okay, call your lawyer.
That includes my camera as far as consent.
Well, it's already on.
Are you familiar with the Fourth Amendment?
Oh, great. Why do we always get the crazies?
I don't know. Did you delete my footage?
Do you want to cooperate or not?
Remaining silent.
It is only making it worse. Do you want to give us an ID?
Silent. Remaining silent. I don't consent to searches.
We're not going to search you. We're asking for an ID. What is going on today?
I don't know.
Every crazy loon in the building is coming. All we're asking is an ID.
We're asking for an ID.
We'll do a report and you can go on your way with your camera. Otherwise, I'm going to confiscate the camera and we're going to take it downstairs
what crime?
and print you. Because you're suspicious.
Remaining silent.
This is going to be your last chance. We're going to take you downstairs. Then you will be arrested. We will fingerprint you, and we will run you.
Is this what you want?
Remaining silent.
Throughout the ordeal, Amanda remained silent, which only made the officers more insistent on detaining her. Although they ultimately released her, the experience had a lasting impact on her. Amanda decided to file a lawsuit against Cook County, accusing them of infringing on her rights. She alleged that her detention was unlawful. Deputy Kyle flagged down a driver for allegedly making an unlawful lane change by crossing a double white line outside the express lane and speeding at 90 miles per hour in a 75 miles per hour zone. Upon stopping the vehicle, Deputy Kyle requested the driver's license and registration card.
I need your license.
Apparently we're in Douglas County.
You can actually just show it to him, can't you? That's what I do. You don't have to actually hand it to him.
You got the registration insurance on the vehicle? Can I have that?
In here?
Yes. What we have to do is display it.
Is this it?
I'm looking at to make sure that the VIN is correct on this truck. That is my right on a traffic stop. Okay?
That's fine. I didn't do anything, man. While you're tripping.
All right. Well, where's the insurance for it?
Relax. One thing at a time, bud.
You need to relax. This can go one of two ways. It can go very easy, or it can be very difficult and take a very long time. You can make it take a long time by not cooperating.
You're the one that's getting all aggressive and saying,
I am not getting aggressive. You're the one sitting here. I'm recording everything as well, too. All right? You're the one sitting here not wanting to cooperate with everything I'm saying. All right?
Hey, you know what? Actually, I read your policy. That was one that you guys aren't supposed to have insurance.
Not supposed to have what?
You're supposed to have a tip in.
I don't have a tip in.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Where's the insurance?
The situation escalated when a passenger attempted to exit the vehicle.
Out of the vehicle too, right?
Yeah, it's what's called something v. MIMS. Pennsylvania v. MIMS is the case law. So we're allowed to get out. You guys can get out. Pennsylvania v. MIMS is the case law that says we can out. They have no control over you guys. Only me. Pennsylvania.
Well, I don't know. Are you okay with
Yeah,
that?
Pennsylvania v. MIMS. Pennsylvania v. MIMS. You ready?
Yeah, I was gonna go record his vehicle.
Yeah.
Get back in your car! Get in the f***ing truck now!
Pennsylvania v. MIMS, you have no authority.
Get in the truck!
Are you gonna me? Are you gonna me? You gotta get right now on me.
11 code 3, I believe.
Get back in the truck now.
Pennsylvania v. Mims. You have no authority under the
I don't know what's in that truck. I don't know what you're coming out with.
I have my hands right here. I don't want to get.
Copy, attention units, emergency traffic on main, emergency traffic on main at 1248.
I can't hear you with the
Step back in the truck so we can finish this.
I can't hear you. The wind's blowing. I can't hear you.
Step back in the truck so we can finish it.
What is he saying?
Step inside the vehicle.
He's got a on me. He's literally got me.
Step back here. Step out or I'll get shot. Is that what it is?
Well, you guys jumped out of the car on the traffic stop.
Pennsylvania v. Mims, you have no control over the passengers of the vehicle, man. All right? You understand that? That's case law. That's case law. You have no control over these passengers. You're going to pull your gun out on them? That's ridiculous, man. What's wrong with you? Get a sergeant out here now. Get a sergeant out here, Kyle, now. Get a sergeant out here.
Here's your ticket.
Give me a sergeant now. You pull your gun out on us? Unacceptable, man. What's wrong with you?
Contact my office if you want to speak to my
Yo, we're going straight there if you're not going to get a supervisor out here right now, clown. Pull a gun out on a woman because she gets out of the vehicle. She has a lawful right to do that. Pennsylvania v. Mims, you moron. You're done, buddy. You don't do that. What's wrong with you? Just because you're power tripping. You're a power tripping. That's what it is.
I'm not power tripping.
Yeah, you're power tripping. You want to pull your gun out on her?
Get in your car.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't get in? So I get out, get back in? Which one is it?
I don't know what's going on in that car. I can't see through your windows. Do you want me to write a ticket for that too? While the situation slightly calmed, tensions remained as the occupants demanded the names and badge numbers of the officers.
Name and badge number. Can I get everyone's name and badge number and I'll get in?
Total tyrants. Unnecessary.
What's your name and badge number? 2030. How do you say it? How do you say it? What's his? Am I going to get him out of the car?
Right now, before you get out.
So you prefer, or are you going to?
I prefer.
Okay, well, I want to.
Just because it's not safe.
Okay, well, I'm going to get out.
I don't know.
I want your name and badge number.
Let's just go. They can sit on the shoulder.
What's your name and badge number, sir? 1718. And what's yours, sir?
Let's go. Let's go. Police Ram 130.
Okay.
Let's go, guys.
And I want to speak to his supervisor.
What? You have it all.
Huh?
You have it all.
I want your supervisor. Are you refusing to supervise?
The officers started getting more confrontational, and one even said this. And how often does that happen? That people jump out with...
We are allowed to have. You know that.
We're allowed to have just like you are.
Yeah.
And
we're on a traffic stop.
And you know what?
I don't know what's going on.
Your policy is you have to get us a supervisor.
If you do not want to get back in your car and leave, I'm going to take you on obstruction, both of you.
Obstruction for
Where's
what?
the crime scene?
What?
Where's the crime
Right
scene?
here.
Traffic stop's over. I gave you the ticket already.
You can let me leave now.
I'm not going to
you
right
are.
here. Obstruction is a physical act. I'm not physically
There you go.
Okay.
Go on, you go.
Right.
So you're going to refuse your supervisor.
Okay. Threaten to use
Here, step out of the way.
Standing here is not threatening you. There's no crime scene. The traffic stop's over, man.
Okay.
Shame on you. Shame.
My vehicle, man.
Shame on you. Tyrants. Government 872 QXK.
K9 unit 872 QXK 1982. What is your name?
I already gave it to her.
I
Grego,
didn't, you didn't give
1718.
it to me.
Right there, Grego, 1718.
1981. 2105. This is Griego.
The incident ended with the passengers winning their case, while Deputy Kyle left the courtroom looking embarrassed.
And man, you lied under oath, man. Kyle, Deputy Kyle. Why would somebody go 10 miles an hour over the speed limit for 5 miles while you're pacing them, man? That doesn't, I can't believe you're that dumb that you think that that's gonna be credible. You're a disgrace, man. The reason why you pulled me over is because I wasn't licking your boots and going 5 under the speed limit like you wanted me to. Because I passed you going exactly the speed limit, man. You're a disgrace, bud. That's what you are. You're a disgrace, Deputy Kyle. Pulling a on us, man. What's wrong with you, man? Pulling a on someone? Pennsylvania, I told you the case law, man. You don't have control over someone after they exit the vehicle, clown.
On the morning of April 18th, 2021, Titus Hartford stood in front of Calvary Chapel in Chattanooga, Tennessee, holding a sign that contested the teachings of the Apostle Paul against those of Jesus Christ. He positioned himself on a public sidewalk next to the church parking entrance as congregants arrived for Sunday service. Hartford engaged with a parking lot attendant and others, explaining his presence and discussing his theological viewpoints.
Correcting some of the oppositions to his teachings. I can't really get kicked off of public property, so I reckon I'll just stay here in the safe zone. Well, I'm in the middle of, this is not the time to do it. But later. Tonight, this evening.
Now it's the only time convenient for me.
Well, then I guess.
The truth.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What's going on?
How are you?
Yeah. Hey, man. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
What's your name? I'm Darren.
I'm choosing not to reveal that at this time.
That's okay. I was just wanting to introduce myself. What can I help you with today, man?
Just help me get my message out.
You know, it's great that you have your theological and doctrinal belief, but do you really think this is the best place to try to get that message out? Why?
Yeah. Because this is a church that's popular.
Which teaches the Word of God, where He changes people's lives. So why would you?
Maybe there's people who want to go forward in their relationship with Jesus.
Yeah, man. You know, and I know you're smart enough to where I see that you're standing on on public property. It's the sidewalk. But man, can we not just agree today, maybe not to have this happen? Well, I have our congregation. I'm a shepherd, right? So
a hireling.
No, I'm called by God, brother. We don't do hirelings here.
The reason you don't teach the teachings of Jesus is because you flee when you see all the wolves coming in here.
I don't flee from anything, but I'm standing here in front of a person that I feel might be a wolf. So I'm going to ask you very kindly, just for the consideration of God Almighty and the congregation that comes here, church. Can we just put this thing away today?
No.
And then go and maybe have lunch?
I'm invoking my Constitution.
He was approached by Darren Delaney, identified as a church pastor, who attempted to persuade Hartford to leave. Hartford refused Delaney's requests to put away his sign and leave, asserting his constitutional rights to remain on public property and continue his protest. After failed attempts to persuade Hartford to leave, Delaney called the police, alleging that Hartford was creating a public nuisance.
But there's also a thing to where there's a legal thing that says that you become, legally, if you become a public nuisance, and we feel that it is, I can call Chattanooga.
Well, then call the police. There it is.
And then say that you
If I'm breaking the law, arrest me.
You're making a scene right now, aren't you, Sergeant? Am I correct in my understanding, sir, of the law? If he and I are having a problem with people and we're causing a upright and a scene in front of people, is that?
Do you mind if I talk to him?
Yeah, you're welcome to talk to him, but you ain't gonna get nowhere.
No. I'm ready to have a Bible study.
Well, then come on inside and talk to me. Just get your Bible. Let's go open it up.
I don't want to play into your hand because I know what happens when I go in there. Then I become
Have you ever been
to
in here
your
before? Yes, you have, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
I know exactly who you are, bro. You don't think I remember who you are? Why can't we just go inside and have a civil conversation, you and I, that we were not out here making a fool of ourselves?
Well, when I get done doing what I'm doing, I'll call you or email you. Just leave me your contact information and we'll go from there.
No, this is not working well for me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. You should have put your house on more solid ground.
Officer James Elliott, identified as a member of the Calvary Chapel congregation, confronted Hartford, accusing him of trespassing on church property and demanding identification. When Hartford refused to provide identification, asserting he was on the public sidewalk and not committing any crime, Officer Elliott arrested him for trespassing.
Leave me your contact information. We'll study the Bible.
Contact information. We've had this conversation before, bro.
Okay, well, contact me. We'll study the Bible. Hey, how you doing? Name and badge number, please.
You got an ID on you?
Name and badge number.
Elliot, 1099. Where's your ID, bro?
That's irrelevant. Have I committed a crime?
Yeah, you're trespassing. You're refusing to leave, man.
I'm on public property. This is the sidewalk.
Church property. Let me see your ID.
This is a sidewalk.
Let me see your ID. Need your ID or you're gonna go to jail.
This is a sidewalk. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, I need your ID.
Okay, maybe that was...
Give me your ID or are you gonna go to jail?
I'm not gonna give you my ID. I have no reason to.
Put your arm behind your back.
I'm on the sidewalk, so I don't see why I'm being arrested. This is not a stop and ID state. Why are you so upset at this church? I'm not upset at all. I'm trying to make a theological point that I wasn't allowed to make.
Post-arrest, Officer Elliott confiscated Hartford's camera and sign, and Hartford was taken to jail, where he missed 2 days of work. Hartford was charged with criminal trespass, but the charge was eventually dismissed nearly a year later. On February 7, 2022, Hartford filed a pro se federal lawsuit against Officer Elliott for deprivation of civil rights, citing a prior 2016 guilty plea to a trespassing charge related to the same church. He claimed he was advised he could be on the sidewalk surrounding the church, countering the allegations that he was in the parking lot. Hartford's lawsuit remained pending. On October 21st, Officer James H. Carter was in pursuit of a suspect in the Hollywood area, leading to a high-stress encounter.
I got him. He's oncoming.
Back in here and rubbing it into the car down. Back in and rubbing on mobile. Get stick set up and rubbing on mobile.
Hey, you done, son?
The suspect, seemingly accepting his fate, sat down and allowed himself to be arrested without resistance. However, Carter, driven by emotions beyond the professional conduct expected of a police officer, escalated the situation unnecessarily.
Get down. Get down. I'm messing with you. You got a gun? You don't know? I got him. I'm back here.
Despite the suspect's non-resistance, Carter demanded the suspect to get down aggressively and accused him of reaching for a weapon in his waistband without evidence. Carter then proceeded to use derogatory language and physically assaulted the suspect, knocking him unconscious momentarily.
It's your boy. You'll see. It's your boy. Get up. Oh, because you're reaching in your waistband, that's why. I don't give a shit what you reaching for, dude. Negative, just one person. I think you slick. Enjoy that little nap. Go right here.
Why are you walking in my face, man?
Because you're reaching in your waistband.
Man,
I ain't playing with no damn gun, boy.
Man, you know me personally.
Yeah.
No, look at me.
Yeah.
You know me personally. You know
Yeah.
I don't play with them.
You think I'm supposed to, just wait?
I put my pants.
Wait?
Carter's actions were clearly driven by a personal vendetta rather than professional duty. It was revealed during the altercation that Carter personally knew the suspect. This revelation raised questions about whether Carter's actions were influenced by a personal grudge rather than the suspect's behavior during the incident. The suspect was charged with resisting arrest, failure to stop for blue lights, reckless driving, and various other charges. However, these charges did not justify the excessive force and verbal abuse employed by Carter. Following the incident, James H. Carter was terminated from his position at the Charleston County Sheriff's Office. His actions were deemed unacceptable and not representative of the values and conduct expected from law enforcement officers. On March 26, 2023, a patrolling officer noticed Stephanie sleeping and approached her. The officer began by asking personal questions, which Stephanie struggled to understand due to her state of mind. Despite Stephanie's confusion and request not to be touched, the officer physically interacted with her.
Look at me.
Don't
Look
touch
at
me.
me.
Don't touch me.
I'm going
Don't
to
touch
put you
me.
under arrest.
Don't touch me.
Have a seat.
The situation escalated as the officer attempted to detain Stephanie, who resisted. The officer knocked her down, placed his knee over her, and threatened to use pepper spray.
Have a second here, please. Now that we've explained this, have a seat.
Don't touch me. Don't touch
Have
me.
a seat.
Don't touch me.
Do you know where you are?
Yes.
Where are you?
Don't touch me.
Sit down.
Don't touch me.
Put your hands behind your back.
You have no reason to arrest me. The female. Get off my knee.
Without finding anything suspicious, the officers read Stephanie her rights and detained her, ignoring her explanations of recent physical harm and her current inability to fully comprehend the situation.
Since you're in handcuffs right now and you're not free to leave, I'm going to read you this, okay? You have the right to remain.
Why are you reading?
Like I just said, because you're in handcuffs and you're not free to leave.
Why am I not free to leave?
Because you're detained.
Why? Why am I?
The events that led up to this.
No. Why am I detained? What did I do wrong?
You understand your rights?
No. I've been hit in the head.
Where'd you get hit in the head?
In the park 2 days ago, I got hit in the head, and I got threatened last night again that they would punch me in the head. So I do not
Who
have the
threatened you?
capacity to be understanding as to what you just read me at all.
Okay. Who threatened you?
I don't know who they were.
Which park were you at?
The one up by the marina.
By Sailor's Return?
Yes.
Like Shepherd's Park?
I don't know what it's called.
It's the one with the little playground in the sand, and it's got the river walk on it.
I don't know.
Where all the
I don't
sailboats
have the
stop?
capacity. I have something wrong with my head,
Okay.
so I don't have the capacity to understand.
Do you need an ambulance?
Nothing.
Stephanie expressed difficulty with balance and requested assistance. Despite her plea for help and explanation of her physical state, the officers dismissed her concerns and placed her in the police van.
Rock up on that knee, and then we're going to stand up, right?
I don't know if I can because I have trouble with my balance.
Okay, we got you. We won't let you fall. All right. We'll walk over this way. Walk over to Officer Lee here. Go ahead and have a seat right here.
I don't need one.
Yeah, now go ahead and have a seat in there.
It's not gonna happen. I've been hit by the government so hard with my balance, and my calm plan, they ruined it. I cannot get up in there without some assistance.
Okay. All right.
I have no use of my right leg.
here.
They made me a rocket.
I'm right here.
Who's going up? The air
Okay.
balloon.
Yes, ma'am. Put your left leg up on that step.
I can't.
You can't lift your left leg?
No,
okay.
I
And just
cannot.
turn.
Stephanie was arrested for resisting an officer, despite no evidence of intoxication or violence towards the officer. This arrest added further distress to her already traumatic experiences in the preceding days. Hold on to our final clip, which is the most scariest and most creepiest one, and if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our creepiest videos. On September 12th, 2021, a man was shopping peacefully in a store when Officer Samuel Waters entered and initiated a confrontation. Following this, he forcefully slammed the man's head against a plexiglass window multiple times, resulting in injuries. This act of violence was captured on surveillance video, which later went viral. The incident brought to light Waters' failure to activate his body-worn camera during the altercation. Additionally, it was revealed that he falsified documentation related to the incident. This, along with a history of excessive force, contributed to the charges against him. The victim expressed shock and distress during the altercation, repeatedly stating that Waters assaulted him for no reason.
It's all my brother, man. Look at my face, bro. You just smashed my face into the glass for nothing. Then you just ready to slam me down. Look what you just did, man. And all I'm asking you is what is going on? Why are you arresting me?
Right. And I told you, I was detaining you. You just need to turn around.
No,
you didn't want to listen.
Tell me anything. You didn't even read my rights or nothing. You didn't tell me what was going on. You just straight started assaulting me, dude. Look at my face.
Stop.
Look at my face, man. You just straight started assaulting me, dude. And you lucky there's none of my family was just right here to witness it. You're going down, dude. You just assaulted me for no reason.
Okay.
You just assaulted me for no reason, dude.
I wanted to have a conversation with you, and you got squirrel.
You wasn't trying to conversate nothing, dude. You was trying to assault me.
Okay.
From the door.
Well, so maybe next time I say put your hands in the goddamn wall, you'll listen instead of being a jack.
Air. My hands were in there. Now you just.
All right.
This guy just assaulted me, man. I like to speak to superiors. You just assaulted me. It's all on camera in there, dude.
I see another set of hands in the car. Come on. Let's go.
Following the assault, the victim was arrested and transported to the police department. Waters lied to other officers about the circumstances surrounding the body camera and misrepresented the victim's conduct. Samuel Waters was found guilty of several charges, including felony tampering with public records of the first degree, falsifying business records, third-degree assault, and official misconduct. These charges stem from his actions during the incident, including the use of excessive force and the subsequent cover-up attempts. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.